Leisure Time College Game Day. America's premier portrait mode college football pregame show. Week 7. With your hosts, Handsome Matt and Professor Leisure.
Live from Seattle, Washington.
We are here live in the home of Starbucks, Seattle, Washington, for Washington versus Oregon. But we're going to start with Florida versus South Carolina. Florida, absolutely downtrodden. Terrible situation at Florida, and it's going to continue to get worse before it gets better. South Carolina wins against the Gators.
All right, first up, we got UF versus South Carolina. My Gators last week bounce back win in the Swamp versus Vanderbilt. Now we're traveling to Columbia to play South Carolina, and there's no chance. We're going into Georgia week 5-2. I'm picking the Gators for the win. Let's go.
Oregon versus Washington, really tough to say, but I think that those special uniforms of Oregon are going to come through and beat the Huskies, and Oregon is going to win in Washington.
All right, Oregon versus Washington, the showdown of the week, number 8 versus number 7. Such an even matchup. Both teams having great seasons, coming off really big wins, but I gotta go with Oregon. I just think they're the better team, so I'm picking the Ducks for the win. Let's go.
Tennessee and Texas A&M. We got Josh Heupel versus Jimbo Fisher. Both coaches are on their last legs, but I think that Jimbo Fisher's on the right track, and Texas A&M is going to beat Tennessee.
Texas A&M versus Tennessee, the battle of the both coaches that I hate. But which coach do I hate more, Jimbo Fisher or Josh Heupel? Man, this is a tough one. I think I hate Josh Heupel more, but I just don't see Jimbo Fisher getting it done. Most overrated, overpaid coach in NCAA history. I'm picking the Volunteers for the win. Let's go.
Notre Dame and USC. I've been riding the Notre Dame train all season. Not tonight. USC is going to beat Notre Dame.
Notre Dame versus USC. Notre Dame coming off a tough loss versus Louisville, finally getting exposed as the frauds that they are. Now they face the Trojans. Caleb Williams having a tremendous year. So I'm picking the Trojans for the win. Let's go.
Miami versus North Carolina. Crazy ending to the game last week where Miami could have taken a knee and won the game, but they lost. They're going to take that energy and beat North Carolina. Miami, the U, wins.
All right, Miami versus UNC. I think this is going to be a close game, close enough to where Miami's going to have the lead and then not kneel it, and UNC's going to get the ball back and win. No way Miami's going to come back after that defeating loss last week. Their season's over. I'm telling you, Mario Cristobal, worst time management coach in the history of college sports. I'm picking the Tar Heels over the Hurricanes. Let's go.
UCLA and Oregon State. I mean, UCLA, we rode them last week and they won. We're going to continue to ride UCLA. UCLA takes the victory.
All right, UCLA versus Oregon State. Another one of those really, really good matchups. Could go either way. But I think I have to go with the Bruins for this one. Can't go against Chip Kelly. He's always got something up his sleeve when you need it most. Sometimes, most of the times. So I'm picking UCLA for the win. Let's go.
Missouri and Kentucky. These two squads have been all over the place. This is a toss-up. And I think somehow, out of nowhere, Missouri is going to win this game. So, go Tigers.
All right, Kentucky versus Missouri. Kentucky could not get it done last week, getting just stomped by the Dogs. Couldn't prove that they're for real. Missouri, also tough loss. So who's going to prevail? Who's going to come back from those tough losses? I think I got to go with Kentucky on this one. They just look too good against my Gators. I think they're going to bounce back against Missouri, who's a fake football school anyways. Go Wildcats.
Auburn and LSU. Now, Brian Kelly's Southern accent has come in clutch this season, and they will continue to come in clutch as LSU defeats Auburn, and the Brian Kelly's Southern accent wins another one.
Auburn versus LSU. LSU coming off another tough loss. And I got to tell you, Brian Kelly better sharpen his Southern accent because he's about to get shipped out of town. So I'm picking LSU for this must-win game over the Tigers. Let's go.